Language honor is the wackiest, most stupid, and most dumb question ever. You don't care. It's been 2 years since I showed you this map, but SM still moves altcoins because it moves along the risk curve. In other words, people get farther away from the risk curve as they make more money. Altcoins will go up after that. A lot of the time, altcoins are like Bitcoin. The market value will go up. Soon, Bitcoin will not be as strong as it once was. Then it will be altcoin season. I know that many of you back home are fed up with how the crypto market is acting right now. XRP has been going straight up for a few months now. There have been big drops in one day and turns around in the shape of a V. XRP is mostly going in a straight line, though, if you look at the big picture. Everybody wants XRP to go up even more. That makes sense. And there is a strong link between the two that makes this possible. To M2, Ralph Powell wants to tell us something new about the market right now. He has a lot to say, like a big crash and a big pump. This word needs to be seen by everyone, so please click the like button. Let's see the show. Back then, M2 was the same as it is now. Bitcoin is the same now as long as banana doesn't change. Marigolds. In September last year, we started in the banana. They won't listen because they want to choose what to share, even though we told them about the man. I find it very annoying. I wish I could help everyone. You will also get more coins in season soon. Most folks copy this picture. Everyone wants to see this. The price changes today have not changed this. In a sense, we began to move. Could you tell me when bananas like this were at their worst? How else can I help you? We told you it would be right here, so it is. This was the lowest. Because NASDAQ is the same, we said we put twice as much money into all of our buys. You can use Coinbase, Tesla, and Robinhood to make calls. We had Sui with us. We put everything in. That was all of Real Vision Pro. Yes, I can't help you if you don't give up that. We can give you everything. I try to help as many people as I can on Twitter by giving away as much as I can. It's right here. Will this really work, or will it do this, that, and that? That's right. That's what it will do. It almost did this right, but it wasn't quite right. Then does this go to the right? Yes. Maybe 90% of the time, but is it likely to break? Not at all. There won't be any problems. Will it get lost? Will it finally fall apart? Yes. Should we give you anything else? Yes. Right now, this is the most important thing. The difference between World M2 and Bitcoin has been very small over the past year. Connecting doesn't make sense. M2 is going through the roof around the world. It's time for Bitcoin to really take off. That's not enough help for me. Stock prices keep going up. After a V-shaped bounce back, we called this and said, hey, it looks just like 1998. I had a job at Goldman in 1998. I lived and drank this thing. The number kept going up until it formed a big bubble. It's not like, oh my God, it's going to be a bubble. Relationships are 97% like those things that happen in the stock market that have nothing to do with it, but make it go down. Things should stay mostly the same for a while as we get better. Never not going to. Okay, and then we won't. It will still follow the M2 shape, though. We won't do it after that. However, it will still follow the total wealth of the world. Everything is based on it's a source of cash. You need to get it. That's all there is to it now. It's still very dangerous to trade short. I don't get it. Everything is so bad. That move looks like it would be very simple. This trade is one of the easiest ever because of how things were set up from the low. It will make you say, oh my God, that's hard. Can't you see? Since the things you chose are bad, trading was easy. That's what I meant when I said you could have owned Solana and a few tech stocks, you've been fine. I don't mean to say I'm perfect, though. I'm going to F up. I will own Church of the Smoking Chicken Fish, which I still like. I haven't sold any of it. Might be right or wrong. It doesn't bother me. It's not much because I wanted to have fun and all that. Still, most people don't trust what's going on because they mix up their own politics, bots, and other things that have to do with what's really going on. On the NASDAQ, 97% of the gains are all money that is going down. 97%. That's the R squared. Even so, you'll be wrong no matter how much you brag. That's 97%. After that, it's just a matter of choosing the stock that best represents that and beats it. That's one other useful tools and charts that show how things compare come in handy. Business is getting better. We told you that everything would be okay after Because of Trump, everyone thought things were bad, then more blah, blah, everything is okay. The Citibank economic surprises measure moves with the dollar. So that's where money and sales go. That's how the world company market works. The dollar is also very helpful. Hey, which countries are going to do better? That's why Scott Basin wants $1 a week. Yes, Trump, it works, so everyone does it too. The dollar is used for 87% of all trade in the world. Okay, so it was important to me to talk about the business cycle. The business cycle shapes how I do everything. It's more general and long term now, but still shows you where you are. It's very important. Okay, for a long time, the ISM has been below 50 and has been going up and down. It has been slowly going up though. Rates have been high and the dollar has been strong. That's why it's slow, because Trump is going to make, they're going down and the dollar is already going down quickly. I mean, I think the DXY gets to a number between 9 and 10. Take a look. On the other hand, the P form of the ISM is starting to move higher. There will also be the ISM. Okay, great. Business gets better. How do these two things fit together? Things are getting better for business. Why does it matter? You should talk about the business cycle if you want to, how you and your business feel about it. I need to make less money. Am I getting bigger? A lot of business isn't getting better. New plants are growing. The GDP is going up for a number of reasons, but the median business in America and the median person's income aren't likely to change anytime soon. Is business really going well for you right now if you run a store, shop, or service? Not at all. Is that all right? Almost. Your loan rates are too high though. Speculation goes up when interest rates go down. The economy grows when interest rates go down. It changes the way the market is set up. This has always been the case in the market. The market results have always been the same, as shown by ISM and the Treasury study that came before it. They go back to around 1880. They're based on how the business moves. In other words, market profits rise when the economy does. I believe this is a main reason why many people aren't really. This is important. Listen to what Raoul says and use what you've learned, because more and more people are having money problems. However, not everyone is in that situation. At the moment, most people don't have much money to spend in the crypto markets because the dollar is losing value, inflation is high, people's wallets are being emptied, and all of society's other problems are happening at the same time. People are very upset about this. When someone says something like, now's a great time to buy, do you think they want to? The facts are still the same. Agree with them completely and see where they're coming from. That is, now's a good time to buy. Also, I'm trying to cut my costs as much as possible, just so you know. I'm getting everything I can. Yes, I keep doing that because I know this is a one-time chance that won't come around again for a long time. I have no question that this banana zone is about to take off. So this picture shows the steps that were taken to fix things. You may remember that we just saw the first correction step.